question. Do you guys believe that someone should be entitled to 50% of your earnings if you guys were to divorce? Like, do you guys think that's fair? And Kane, you can answer first.
Nah, I definitely don't think it's fair. I feel like, especially when it comes to prenups, I feel like it's a touchy subject in general, just because it kind of starts to sow seeds of distrust, especially in a relationship. But it depends. If you started and you come into your situation, or, your relationship, whatever you want to call it at the time, and you both establish the fact that when you do become more serious, want to get engaged and
Yeah.
are married, that you want to have a prenup, and that what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, then cool. But if you do it like on the slide, then I don't know, it's not going to be too good for you, chief.
So do you think that so do you think that if there should be such thing as a prenup? Because for me personally, I'm like, I make my money, you make your money. So if you were to make like 3 times more than me, why should you give me 50% of what you earned when that you worked hard for that?
Right, exactly. No, I
Exactly.
definitely think prenup should be a thing. Should
Mhm.
definitely be at least talked about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their feelings about them, but they should definitely be spoken on, because it's just like, it makes sense.
So if you were rich, would you get a prenup?
Oh, for facts. What? Millionaire, billionaire, don't care how much I have. I can have $2,000 right now. Prenup.
All right,
Mhm.
heard you, Asia. Anyways, Yarns, what's your take?
In terms of a prenup, I don't know. It depends on the situation, I think. Financial situation. What I mean by that is, like Khalil said, if I was a celebrity making like 6 figures every month, then
Right.
obviously I'd get a prenup, because as much as you love somebody, um, it depends. Well, if you love somebody and you both, came from the bottom and
Right.
y'all get success together, as opposed to you have your success already and somebody is trying to marry you and stuff like that, you'd be more careful. Um, I'd be more. It should be like I feel like it should be a requirement to get a prenup if
Right.
you're at that level, because you never know what could happen.
Okay.
Now, do I think prenup is prenup should exist? Um, yeah, just because, like I said previously, anything can happen. One person can say they love you, and then you uh, you get into a situation where she takes you to court and she's trying to get all your money. It's just kind of a
Yo.
security,
well,
kind of a
that's
security blanket.
well, that brings me to my point. Why should we even need a prenup in the first place, where we should all be entitled to our own money? If we're all entitled
Hmm.
to our own money, then a prenup shouldn't even exist. So I think that's a scam in itself.
I
Anderline, how about
agree.
you?
I totally believe in prenups, and it's like a safety net. So I know you just said what? Can you repeat what you just said actually? Because I totally forgot.
Oh, for me, so basically, I'm saying no matter what, you should be entitled to your own money,
Yes, you
regardless
should
or
be
not.
entitled to your own money. However, you know how America works. And once you're married, it's like your
My
money is
bad,
her
Dash just
money, her
walked in.
money is your money,
Mhm.
which makes it hard. So a prenup is it's pretty much, what would you call it?
Safety, security.
A
It is a
requirement.
security, and I
Mhm.
think it's really needed, because if you're making a lot of money, people don't always show their true face. You
Right.
can marry
Yeah.
someone today, and then in 5 years it could change, in 10 years they could change. So
Hmm.
you never
Hmm.
truly know someone's true intentions.
Right.
And even if their intentions were pure in the
Yeah.
beginning, it
Yeah.
could totally change just based on the environment, your environment, because we are humans and our emotions are always
Mhm.
changing.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Hmm.
aspects of situations and lives are always
Mhm.
changing. So
Yeah.
it's honestly, it would benefit both people. And
Okay.
not like, that's how I see it.
So I have another question for you. If the guy was supposedly making, let's say, 2 million a year, and you weren't making nearly as much, but you could support yourself, would you still accept his 50% of his total salary or net worth?
I don't think I would, because it's not my money. I didn't make
Right.
it. If
Okay.
he was to be like, if we separated mutually, we're on good terms, and he's like, oh, I would like you to have this percentage.
Right.
I would
Right.
take,
That makes
because
sense.
he's saying I would like you to have it. But
Right.
if the court was to order me to have a certain percentage, it's like I didn't earn it. I would not feel right taking it.
Right.
It's not mine. I would leave with what I came in. The only way I would like take more is if we had children together, and it would go to the child.
Towards the yeah, which is perfectly understandable. I can respect that too, because it's like you said, if the court's mandating it, I don't want to take it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force anybody, because I have pride too. I want to take care of myself. So my problem is
Exactly.
with the people that it's not their money and they're forcibly taking the money from the person. And I'm like, bro, like, don't you want to take care of yourself? Like, where's
It's
your
like
self-respect?
it's out of spite and it's out of greed.
Yeah, exactly.
Some
Yeah.
people don't need it. I bet you his wife has a secret account. She don't
They
need that money,
they
but he's
they
like, nah, you're a
Yup.
billionaire. Give me that money.
They
they said that she was
Ain't no any
embezzling
month
from the
is
company.
mine.
I actually read that today too.
Yeah. So Gabby, how about you? Like, do you believe like a prenup would even exist?
I think it should. I obviously think it should exist. I also think, like, with modern marriages now, I think we sort of like popularized marriages. Like, before, it was used as like a whole business transaction. Like, I'm giving you my daughter, or whatever.